We have no time for this, Furion. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last Guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
Sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace. Bound to the World Tree, we are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
Something. To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
Goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. How dare you!
Where shall I strike?
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
Our warriors have
Ashrathorama.
engaged the enemy.
As the goddess
The
wills.
undead are attacking. Send help.
I'm awake.
Is amiss. It shall be done.
Our time is short.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman.
For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador.
The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Anudora! So
Our
be it.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Threatens thee. Has sleep dulled my senses?
The
Threatens these
goddess
lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Waiting on you.
Let's get going. Absolutely.
Threatens these lands.
So be
Our
it.
warriors have engaged
As
the
the
enemy.
goddess
The land and I are one.
I await your command.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I'm listening. Excellent.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Can I help you?
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor,
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess
the
wills.
land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Has sleep
Hello.
dulled my senses? Anudora,
Can I help you?
Our warriors have engaged the
Ashrathoraman.
enemy.
The goddess wills.
the land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
As the
engaged
goddess
the enemy.
wills.
As sleep dulls my senses.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
It shall be done. The land and I.
I hear the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged
By
the enemy.
Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately. Okalamdor. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged
Someone
the enemy.
claims the wild.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodonadon.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Hello?
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Our
So be it.
allies' town
Threatens
needs
these
help.
lands. It shall be done. Ashtherodonadon. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodonadon. It shall be done. Press the attack! For Fala Nordora.
Goddess calls.
Our
your
sacred
time.
grove is being
Someone
desecrated.
Yes.
We can't build there.
Goddess calls.
Can I help you?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Take your time. Look around.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hello?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodonadon.
Our allies' town needs help.
As
Your building
dulls
is
my
complete.
senses.
Your building
The
is
land
complete.
and I.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
Threatens these lands.
Your building
The land and I.
Your building is complete.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are pathetic
I heed the voice of Elune.
for
The
Kalimdor.
goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately.
Our allies'
So be
town
it.
needs help.
as the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elin. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Your building is
I hear the voice.
An allied champion has fallen.
Ashtherodana. Anudora. Ashtherodana. How dare you!
Our allies'
For
town
Column.
needs help.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By Elun. The goddess calls.
Threatens these lands.
Can I
Ashrathoraman.
help you?
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done.
Our allies' town needs help.
Threatens these lands. Ashtherodana.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun.
The land died. One.
Someone threatens the
Has
wilds.
sleep dulled my
As the
senses?
goddess wills. By Elun.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
An allied champion has fallen.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something is amiss.
Our allies'
shall
town
be
needs
done.
help.
Hello?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Our allies'
Threatens
town
these
needs help.
lands. For Column.
Someone threatens the wild.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Immediately.
Our allies'
By
town
Elun.
needs help. Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us.
As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls. By Elun. As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elun. So be it. Immediately.
As sleep dulled my senses, it shall
Research
be done.
finished.
Anudora. The land and I are
Research
one.
finished. Research. Your building is complete.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the
What
wild?
threatens these lands? Has
The
sleep
goddess
dulled
calls.
my senses?
Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished.
I heed the voice of
The
Elun.
land and I are one.
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Hinduli Rafa. As the goddess wills.
Take your time.
Research
Look around.
finished.
Someone threatens the wilds? So
Research
be
finished.
it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Research finished.
By Elun. Immediately.
Research
So be
finished.
it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Something is amiss. For
The
Kalimdor.
goddess calls. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun.
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our warriors have
Ashtherodanador.
engaged the enemy.
Torfala
I
Nordora.
heed the voice of Elun. So be it. Sentinels, attack!
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
How dare you!
It shall be done. The land and I are one. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds?
Research finished.
Immediately. By Elun.
Awaken.
Immediately. By Elun.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Research finished. Research finished.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun.
Goddess, light my path.
The sleeper has awakened.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Goddess, light my
I heed the
path.
voice of Elun.
Research finished.
As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens
What
the
is
wilds?
nature's call?
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge. I shall not fear.
Ah, the great outdoors. Hi!
I heed the voice of Elun.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Research finished.
I stand ready. All too easy. All too easy. Your move.
Research finished.
I stand ready. Point the way. Waiting on you. Our time
The
is
goddess calls. By Elun.
I stand ready. Your move. Waiting on you. I stand ready. Your move waiting on you. To the skies. I stand ready. On your mark. Your move.
Research finished.
I stand ready. Fair enough.
Our time is now.
Point the way. Say no more. I stand ready. On your mark, your move. I stand ready.
So be it. In the name of Cenarius!
On your mark. Point the way. Your move done.
The goddess calls. Immediately. Induli Refad. Anudora! So be it.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
By Elun.
By the great
Waiting on
winds
you.
I come.
Your building is complete. Your building is
My
complete.
bidding.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it,
Great winds I come.
as the goddess wills.
Our time is now.
Out with it.
Ashrathoraman.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of
Can I
Elun.
help you?
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. Someone
By the
threatens the
great
wilds?
winds.
So be it. I heed the voice of
Our
Elun.
allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elun.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
At once.
I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds?
Enlighten me. I am prepared. No one shall be the
The
wiser.
sleeper has awakened. Of course.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds?
Take your
Ashrathoraman.
time. Look around.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Can I
Ashrathoraman.
help you? Hello.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Take your time. Look
The
around.
goddess calls.
Can I help you?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Hinduli Rathad. By Elune. Mokalamdor. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. It
I
shall be
heed the
done.
voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Thy bidding.
What threatens these lands? Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman. In the name of Cenarius.
Land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. So be it.
threatens these lands. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. Hinduli Retha. Immediately.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
Out with it. I am prepared.
Where shall I strike? At once. Anudura.
Are we being invaded? For the trees. Gladly.
Speak your
Our
mind.
gold mine is running low. Absolutely. I walk in shadow. I shall not fear.
Something is amiss.
Out with it. That's a given. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. That's a given. For my brothers. It has begun.
Your move. All too easy. Your move. Say no more. Done. Fair
I
enough.
bid you.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Our gold mine has collapsed. We can't build there. We can't build there.
goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of the moon.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds?
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Out with it. No one shall be the answer.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. Anudora! Someone threatens the wild.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.